Jen from Green Bay Area Mom. We're sitting here talking with Ryan Hudson, Director of Sales for the Green Bay Blizzard. And we're going to just chat about how football and family go together, and that's all brought to you in our partnership with Future for Football. So, playing football is really big with my family. I know that we tend to go out in the backyard and throw the football around often. We also do it with friends. Can you tell me what does football with your family look like?
Yeah, so 2 girls. We do a lot of, it's me working at the games. They attend the games, they've got to meet players and do stuff through that. We play catch a lot in the yard as well, though, also too. And we do a lot of the Packer stuff together too, so whether that's different Packer experiences or games, but a lot of their experience with football is watching me do my thing on game day and maybe getting to say hi to them after the game. But they fell in love with it, and I think they probably would now still, even if I didn't have the Blizzard name tag. So yeah.
Yeah, I know. I have tons of memories of like playing with my dad in the backyard, or back in college we used to play in the snow, and we would play tackle football and get beat up a little bit, but it was fun, But there are so many different ways to play football. And the Green Bay Blizzard is an indoor arena football team.
Yes.
Can you just tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. So indoor football, hence the name, is played indoors, so I don't have to deal with the weather. Unless an outdoor weather event would cancel a Blizzard game, which has happened. So shorter field with walls. Game's a lot more fast-paced, really caters to the family atmosphere. Same guys who are trying to make an NFL team or a Canadian football team, or the XFL. There's a bunch, to your point, there's a bunch of different leagues around now, a whole bunch of them televised. The XFL, which will be the newest, is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is now running another football league that will materialize in 2023. And the Blizzard on the football side of things is designed so kids and young athletes who don't make the NFL can continue to play football and continue to work towards whatever their highest level of the sport will be. That is indoor football at, without completely unpacking it. So 50 yards, you score or you turn it over. There is no punting, so it is high-paced, in your face. You are from me to you when you sit front row at the game.
And it's a lot of fun, and we always do a lot of really great experiences. Can you just tell us some of the quick games that you have had in the past that are themed?
So we do various theme nights in addition to all the exciting stuff that goes on with the game. So we always run a kids night. We're kids free. That has been with the post-game laser show the past couple seasons, which has turned out incredible. Last year we made it snow because we had a Green Bay Blizzard, so it snowed at the home opener, so we rigged up a bunch of snow machines and it snowed when we scored. We always run a Faith and Family Day where we brought in a post-game concert. Last year happened to be Colton Dixon, who was on American Idol. Superhero versus villains is always an outstanding one. I don't get in costume by choice. I'm told I have to get in costume. But we always run a costume contest. There is, you name it, we ran a 90s night through back. Most of our events are family themed though, because it is dirt cheap to go to a game, and that's what we always want it to be. Is not everybody can afford to walk across the street to a Packer game, but you can go for a family of 4 Blizzard game for $60. So.
Yeah. Speaking of the Packers, we also have great opportunities just to watch them, and especially with our family night. That is something that they have started a long time ago, and it gives you the opportunity to introduce young kids to football and going to a professional game. Have you ever been to that? Or?
I think I've missed one recently, so we go constantly.
Awesome.
My wife is a Bellin nurse, so Bellin is usually involved in that game. We love it, and actually my daughters would rather go to that than a preseason game or a regular season game. I took them to one normal game, we'll call it, not family night. We made it through the first quarter.
Oh, no.
And then my friends across the street at the Packers are outstanding. Just family night is what it is named. It caters towards, even though you're watching a practice, you're watching them compete and do throwing into hoops that are targets, and then the post game theatrics, which is kind of where our kids' night and laser show came from, to be honest. I've attended so many family nights that experience that the Packers give families. I'm like, boy, we can do that, but do it at a game where there's an actual game and a laser show after. But my kids love it, and I think I was brought to those when I was growing up too. I remember I had one of the Packer inflatable helmets I used to have on. I still have one of those photos with my dad and mom and I walking out of one of those. So that night's always been big in our family.
Yeah, and the Packer practices are actually really big too. It's a fun experience if you've never been to one, but they ride kids' bikes down, they go and do the practice, they usually hand out some really interesting little, like the faces on the, the band with the popsicle sticks, and it's just a lot of fun to get the kids involved in learning that way, and they get to, clap hands with the Packers as they're walking by too. So, speaking of that too, you guys have at the fifth quarter at your Blizzard games, which is also a chance where your kids can meet all of the players and get to hang out and get an experience with them.
Yeah, the fifth quarter is what it says it is. So game ends. There's another quarter where kids can come play on the field. Some of them don't even get autographs. They throw footballs around, to be honest. I now have a flinch reflex when I'm on the field from getting hit with footballs around there. But it's really cool, win or lose. Game ends, fans take the field, and now if there's the laser show or the concert, it starts after that. But kids get, to your point, hang out, get stuff signed, interact with the players. And the real cool part for me in 8 years of doing this is just as much as it's neat to watch those kids react to that who think we are the Packers. It is really cool to watch what happens to 300-pound, 6'4" linemen who may have just lost that game, and what a 5-year-old asking for his autograph does in that moment. You see that has been the real neat part for me. Win or lose, you get to see an athlete who a kid thinks he's king of the world, we'll say, lifted up in that moment of winning or losing. It's cool. It's good medicine for a loss, and it's really fun to win because it is like dodgeball with 300 people playing catch on the field. But it's, I said you to me in the front row, that's the appeal of indoor football, is you were so close to the game in the fifth quarter, you can't get much closer because you're interacting with the players afterwards. So,
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's such a great experience for all kids and even just like the adults that go on the field. I think that it's just an amazing opportunity that we have to interact with more football players. So.
Yes.
Is there anything else that we have that we want to cover? I don't think so. So if you ever want to go and play football or want to find out where to watch football, we have our new post in partnership with Future Football that lists all of the leagues, all of the different types of football, where to play, where to watch, all in one post for you so that you can find everything there. At it's on greenbayarea.com. Amanda's mouth keeping things in check for me.
Which is a great group. Some amazing stuff in the community. It was a great time when I got to meet both of you guys. You guys do some great things in the community, and we're proud to be partnered and included in a good, wholesome thing that moms can do in a Blizzard game. So we appreciate all you guys do in the area.
Thank you. And we're so excited to partner with the Green Bay Blizzard again this year, and we will hope to have some more exciting things for you. Bye. Hi,